Don't get me wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are people that might be shopping for Christmas. We're supposed to be understanding. That's why they have these laws in California that you can rob about a certain amount of money, and it's not a bad crime. Be careful if you try to stop them though.
Everybody keeps telling me to try out this place called Witherspoons. We're gonna go inside and see what it's about.
Drinks.
Do you guys have like a halal menu?
No.
No halal menus? So read first.
But we don't have any halal meat as far as I'm aware.
Do you do like a desi breakfast? Like you do English breakfast. Do you do a desi breakfast?
At the moment now we do all day lunch. Instead of hash brown, you get chips with it, but it's the same as...
Could I get like masala beans with it?
No, we don't do that.
Everybody kept telling me to try this place out.
Yeah.
And is it like a restaurant? Is it a takeaway? What is this place?
No, it's a pub.
It's a pub.
We just serve food.
It says on the menu you do tea here. Is that like English tea?
Yeah.
Is it like kettle tea?
Yeah, it's just tea bag, bottle of water in it.
The English tea I found a bit bland. Do you do like karak chai? Right, okay. Can I just get like an orange juice then? The John oranges, yeah.
£2.41. Cheers, thank you.
This place is a bit different to what I was expecting, I can't lie guys. To be honest, I don't know what it is, but I feel a bit out of place here. I don't know why though. It needs a bit more seasoning, I think, the orange juice. It's a bit bland.
I would actually be more angry at the person that suggested to go to that place. If they knew, as a good friend, you like halal and all those desi kettle. I have no idea what he was talking about. But I'm like, bruh, it's just people chilling with the food they're known for.
About the shooter. Ivy League, grew up in an affluent household. His manifesto clearly is showing some signs of hating. Our children are being radicalized. I said this over and over again. Everybody's like, what are you talking about, Eric? Our children are being radicalized to hate the America, to hate the country that put them where they are. This person had all that one wants to have, but he hated everything to the point of shooting someone. And we better deal with the radicalization of our young people. And, people could, they could complain that I'm saying it, but I'm seeing it. I'm seeing our bench is hating the team. And we better start acknowledging and focusing on that. And so having dance parties, celebrating the death of someone, I don't support that.
The radicalization Mayor Adam described isn't accidental, it is systematic. Academia, media, culture elites have spent decades planting seeds of resentment and self-loathing. The hate machine works. And guess what? Whenever I tell them I've been in the same system and I learned to love or appreciate the next day, you're just different, you don't understand, you're not really black. The moment people were justifying that certain people cannot be racist and others can be racist, that is the moment I saw a very interesting business opportunity, because somebody can say, I care about this person, and whatever you say, just because you're a skin color, which later became an ideology, I can just say, you're evil, I'm right, haha, and I might justify that in a very bad way.
Your insurance.
I don't have driver license. I don't have
Why don't you have a
insurance.
driver's license?
I don't have it.
You don't have one at all?
Nothing.
So why are you driving a vehicle?
Because I want. The vehicle is my vehicle. That's why I'm driving.
But you need a driver's license to operate a vehicle.
I don't need it.
Yes, you do.
I don't need driver license.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I'm telling you.
Because I have driver license. That's why you want to pull me.
No, I'm pulling you over because you're doing 88
No,
and
I don't
25.
have driver license to give you, sir.
Sir, keep your hands out of your pockets.
For reason.
Because for my
Okay,
safety.
now, because you say that, okay.
I need your driver's license.
Because you told me to put it away, that's why I'm putting inside.
I need your driver's license.
I don't have driver
registration, and
license.
Yes.
I don't have.
Why?
Because I don't have.
Well, then what's your
I
name?
don't need driver license.
Then what's your name?
I don't have name.
You don't have a name.
Tell me your name and tell me the reason why you are arrested.
I'm Officer Sheriff Sappons.
Okay, my name is Mr. X and I don't have driver license.
I need your first name, last name.
I don't have driver license, sir. Tell me the reason why you arrested me and show me the proof.
I told you why I'm
Sir, I don't run even 50. Call another cab. That's
They're
it.
coming.
Okay, call. Because I don't give nothing. I don't give nothing.
Well, I need your stuff. Stop. Don't go back in the vehicle, sir.
Sir, please stop.
Sir.
If anybody tells me that certain undocumented people don't have driver's license when I can find these at certain places and they can actually also respond like that, I don't need driver's license, and whenever you tell them to do something out of the safety of the country, they become a contrarian like Destiny or something like that, I don't know. I think it's a little more dangerous if you just let it happen. Don't you think?
So we're not here talking about COVID vaccines, right? We're talking about measles, mumps, and rubella. Trump is now all of a sudden saying that he doesn't think that that necessarily should be a part of when you send your kids to school and you're hoping that everybody around them is vaccinated adequately for these old illnesses that could kill them?
I think there's a number of things going on today. Number one, RFK hit the right note on Capitol Hill on the polio vaccine. Polio vaccine's fine. The boss, Trump, laid down the marker. We're not touching the polio vaccine. This was a frenzy over the last few days. This was totally put to bed today. So that's number one. Number two, if I were in their shoes, I would just simply say everything we do is going to be based on science and evidence-based decision-making, because that's all anybody really wants to hear. And if I were further advising RFK and Donald Trump on vaccines or anything else, I would say I'd like for science to go back to be science, because during COVID and during the last few years, science became religion. You know, when we're putting people up on pedestals and making prayer candles with their image on it and sewing pillows with their face on it, that's no longer science. That became a religion. So if I were in their shoes, I would say science is going to rule, evidence-based decision-making is going to rule, and that's how we're going to make all our decisions.
Yeah, I agree with him. I think it's reasonable. Keep it scientific based and don't make it seem like it is a religion. I think that's the best way. But hey, in other news, CNN is saving Syrian prisoners.
After 3 months in a windowless cell, he can finally see the sky. My God, the light, he says. Oh God, there is light. My God, there is light.
And then I found a fact check that adds contact. Varafi C, a Syrian fact checking group, now says this man is an Air Force Lieutenant First Lieutenant Salama Mohammed Salama, notorious for extortion and theft in homes, who had been arrested due to dispute with his colleagues about profit sharing. Because it's not that I don't want to believe it, but it's rather hard to believe that CNN found this prisoner well fed.
Against Iran's nuclear
Well, I can't tell you that. I mean, it's a wonderful question, but how can am I going to do preemptive strikes? Why would I say that? Can you imagine if I said yes or no? You'd say, that was strange that he answered that way. Am I going to do preemptive strikes on Iran? Is that a serious question? How could I answer a question like that? Say it.
Would you be in support of Israeli strikes on Iran's?
How could I tell you?
I don't understand these legacy media questions. It's like, why do you care so much about those attacks when under Biden you have so many of those attacks, but you never ask that question?
First maths, then history, and finally, shooting. Weaponry class is now mandatory in Polish schools and could soon become a favourite.
It feels good to hit the target.
Shooting is fun. Holding a gun in your hands and shooting feels really cool.
I think it's a good idea. Life is scary these days, so you have to be prepared for anything.
The Nicholas Copernicus School in Skarshevi is a normal primary school with students from the 1st to the 8th grade. Differences of opinion are also handled in the normal way.
To teach children to war from childhood, don't be surprised by the results. I'm already surprised when you're forcing men to fight for your country for a war that they never enlisted for, but they're supposed to fight for you. You are not forced as a woman. So let the kids at least have an experience what they're supposed to do. So if they ever send them, they might at least be prepared. Don't you think that's fair? Well, I live in Spain and they say if you get dressed like a soldier or walks around with a gun, we might expel him, so never do that. Please.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam. Dur loqueta verdeta welcome.